See him a beast when he hear that sound like yeah, beat on the beat when he hear that sound like woo. Yeah, bitch and the champ only need one round like yeah, me, I'm a G ring heat and it sound like
fighting at Octagon 44 on June 17th and one step closer to that 1 million euros, baby. Marcel Grabinski. Marcel, my man, it's almost fight week. How are you feeling?
It's not direct fight week, brother. It's next week. Next week's fight week. So the fight is from now, 10 days.
Are you like energy feeling good? You excited?
Brother, I feel very great. Like every fighter say, before a fight, the preparation is the best preparation. Also, I can say this preparation was, one of my best preparation because all goes well. I don't was sick in the preparation, no injuries. Of course, a little things every time in preparation. So, but not special and not big. So I feel great. The preparation was very well. It was a good preparation, a long preparation, more than 8 weeks. So yeah, I'm more than excited for this fight next week.
And it's in Germany at home. Is that? Are you excited for that? Like, does that feel cool?
Yeah, that's true. Also because it's very close to my hometown. It's in Oberhausen. It's just 25, 30 minutes to drive with the car. So it's very close to my home. And yeah, that's the reason why I'm more excited. That's I can bring a lot of people in this arena.
It's gonna get loud in there, huh?
Yeah, for sure, brother.
And let's just start, man, with this Tipsport Gamechanger 1 million euro tourney, right? You're in the quarterfinals. That means you need 3 more wins and you win it all. Is it starting to feel real? You starting to feel like it's getting closer?
Yeah, brother. I thinking about to win this tournament when I accept the first fight. So it's my goal to win this tournament in the end of the year. So yeah, that's my goal. And next week I'm one step closer.
And what's that 1 million euros going to do for you? How much is that going to change your life?
Brother, of course, it's a lot of money. I do the sports more than 50 years. So now I come on the prime time on in my career. I am now 31 years old, so I think now it's the best and the best years in my career. So this tournament comes on the best time, and yeah, I'm more than happy about it. And yeah, my goal is to bring the title, the tournament, and the money home to my family.
Well, your last fight out, man, you had kind of the upset of the tournament, right? You beat Mate Kertesz in the first round. Not a lot of people were expecting that. You shocked a lot of people. Did you see that coming the whole time, or did you kind of surprise yourself a little bit?
Yeah, brother. Look, Marty Kertesz was one of the favorite guys in the tournament. He was upcoming star at OKTAGON because he have a lot of fights before in OKTAGON. The people know him, the organization know him, and yeah, that's the reason why he was the favorite in this fight. And I am the underdog because the people don't know me. But the people don't know that I have before more than 30 fights, just in MMA, professional MMA, and also in grappling and wrestling, and kickboxing and boxing. I have also a lot of fights, and I start MMA when I was 18 years old. I'm now 31 years, so I long time in this business. And for myself, when I accept this fight against Martin Kertesz off short notice, 1 week before in the fight week, I know that I can beat this guy because this guy is, of course, a good guy, but I know that I'm better in all areas like him.
And your next opponent, man, it's another tough one, right? Andreas Michailidis used to be in the UFC. He looked great in his first fight in the tournament. Are you excited for this one? Like, how do you feel you guys are going to match up against each other?
Of course, all guys in this tournament are the best guys in Europe, the best guys in this division. But I think especially my next opponent, Michailidis, is one of the best guys because he fights before, not just in the best organization. He fighting in the best organization, the best guys. In his second fight in the UFC, he fighting Pereira. So
Yep.
fight, I think 3 or 4 fights later, Pereira was champion in this organization, and he's also a long time in this business. He have a lot of fights, and he's good in all areas. like I say every time, the next opponent is every time the best opponent because you don't know your opponent and you don't know his pressure, his power, his speed in his fight. But after this fight, you think, yeah, he was not so good like you think before. You know, it's every time the same. But Michailidis will be, of course, a very tough opponent next week, and it will be also a good fight for the people and a great show for the people and for the fans.
And how do you think, I mean, I'm kind of asking for a prediction here. How do you think the fight's going to play out? Because myself, I'm a fan. This is a fun fight.
Of course, brother. I think Michailidis is also like me for a stand-up match. So I think it will be like every MMA fight. It will be start in the standing. So yeah, I don't care. I'm ready in all areas, but I hope he also will want a boxing match, MMA with a boxing match with MMA gloves. But when it goes on the ground, I'm also ready. But I think he's also ready in all areas, and the fight can be end in all areas. So Michailidis is good wrestler, but I'm also a good wrestler. I'm a good stand-up fighter. Michailidis is also a good stand-up fighter. He have conditional for all 3 rounds. Me too, brother. That's I'm a conditional monster. I have also a conditional for 3 rounds, so the fight can be end in all areas.
And you take out Michailidis, your next opponent, it seems, is going to be Luis Gleesman in the semifinals. How do you like that fight?
Brother, I when I have this option before, because we fighter can how can I say? Do you know how the tournament the fight card comes together? Because the fighter can use opponent for the self. You know what I mean?
Right.
When I have the chance for opponent, I want to fight Gleesman. So because he's a very tough opponent, and I want to fight him. And yeah, when I win this fight against Michailidis, my next opponent is Gleesman. I saw him 2 or 3 weeks before in Prague by the last organization, OKTAGON. A phenomenal finish against Van Sweden, the guy from Netherlands. It was the first round submission finish. He's very good on the ground, so I'm very excited to to change him in the next round.
And I mean, between Kertesz and now UFC guy Michailidis, and then next up will be Gleesman, who's on a 4-fight win streak, all being finishes. You then only have the finals after that. Who do you think would even be left? Like, I feel like the 3 people you would have beat to get there are maybe the 3 best in the tournament.
Of course, but also in the final can be wait a good opponent. On the other side, on the pyramid is Bojan, ex-UFC fighter. It's Cosma, ex-champion from OKTAGON. Also the other German guy, Christian Jungwirth. So a lot of good other guys. Like I said before, I think that's the best guys in Europe in this division.
And obviously, we talked about that 1 million euros, but how important is it to you to also win the championship, to win the belt?
Yeah, it's not like to fight for the money. It's also to fight for my legacy, to beat the best guys in Europe. So when I win this tournament, I have 4-fight win streak. It's also good for my career. It's not just the money on the end on this tournament. It's also the winning streak in the end. So you beat the best guys in Europe. You beat Marcel Kertesz. You beat Andreas Michailidis. At next, you beat Gleesman. And maybe in the final, other good guys. So you have to beat the best 4 guys in this tournament. And yeah, it's a dream to win this tournament in the end of the year, because it's open a lot of other doors maybe for the future.
And your last time out was your first fight with OKTAGON on short notice. How did you like that environment? How do you like the promotion so far?
Brother, it was a very, very good promotion. I fighting before a lot of other good organization, M1 Global, Brave FC, GMC on the best time here in Germany. So it was a very good organization. But the feeling at OKTAGON at the first time in Ostrava, at my first fight against Mete Kertesz, was phenomenal. It was very good. Good atmosphere from the people, good atmosphere before the fight. A lot of fans come to you, want to make a picture, a signature and stuff like that. It was a great feeling for a fighter.
And obviously you have to finish out this the Tipsport Gamechanger. But after that, do you intend to stick around with OKTAGON, defend your belt, or are you going to be looking at other promotions such as PFL, UFC? There's so many now.
I'm open for any options, brother, because I'm just a fighter. So that's a job for my management. When our management say, okay, we have another option, a better option, I'm ready for all, brother. I'm open for all. But I'm very happy now at OKTAGON because it's a very good promotion. Also, they bring this organization here to Germany. A lot of events here in Germany. I'm from German, and yeah, I'm happy to be a part from OKTAGON. I'm ready to be a part from this Tipsport Gamechanger Tournament, and yeah, I'm very happy to be now at OKTAGON. What the future brings, we will see.
And then just lastly, I want to talk real quick about your training camp because we didn't talk about that yet. And I saw on Instagram you had a good camp, man. Like you're training with Gleison Tibau. You're always working. You're always sweating with the guys. So for those who don't know, can you just kind of tell us where you've been training, who you train with, who are your coaches?
Brother, I train at UFD gym in Düsseldorf. It's the best gym in not like in Düsseldorf in Germany, and I think not in Germany. I think in Europe it's the best gym because a lot of good other guys from Europe come to a UFD gym to make the preparation there, and we have every time good guys on the mat. Yeah, like you say, Gleison Tibau is now from US here to teach the grappling class, but not to just to teach the grappling class. He train every time with us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, also fighter like Abus Magomedov, who do also in 23 days the main event against Strickland at UFC. Brother, the list is very long. We have Roberto Soldic. He's one championship fighter. He's KSW double champion. We have David Savada, ex-UFC fighter, PFL fighter. Yeah, the list is very long. And when you train and prepare with these guys, brother, the fight will be easy.
Is King Kong Zavada still in there?
He's a brother from David, but yeah, he have a full-time job, and he's also a father from 2 kids. He have not the time like before to train every day, but sometimes he's there. He have also his own gym. Yeah, he's an old guy, brother. Let him. Yeah,
he's a legend. I had to ask, you know.
Legend. He's one of the first guys here in Germany who started with MMA.
He was actually my first OKTAGON MMA interview. That was like a while ago, so that was awesome. And who's going to be in your corner? That's my very last question for you.
It's my strength and conditional coach. I work with him more than 6 years. He's not like my strength and conditional coach. He's also one of my best friends. I'm every time with him. Also will be a friend for me. He's also a K1 fighter. He's now at this time in prison, but he can go outside at the weekend. He can also go out in the week to train sometimes with us. He's a very good K1 fighter. He fighting before at Glory. He have also 2 MMA fights. It's my I know him. We live together. Yeah, I'm now 31 years. We live together 31 years together because he lived very close to my home, and he's one of my best friends. His name is Zoran Zolaya, and also the best wrestling coaches. I swear you, brother, he's the best wrestling coach in Germany. He's also the coach from UFD gym, is Max Schwind. He's really good wrestling and MMA coach, and he coached all MMA fighters in UFD gym. So that will be my corner. You also need a corner where you a positive atmosphere with your corner, you know, with your cornermans. It's not like I can also bring a cornerman like Firas Zahabi. He's one of the best coach, but I don't know him. You know, I don't know him. He don't, and it not brings a lot of for me. So I bring the cornermans who I have a positive atmosphere for myself and for all. You know.
Yeah, man, 100%. And with all the eyes on this fight, with all the fans you have who were introduced to you when you knocked out Mate, is there anything you would like to say to everybody? If so, the mic is yours.
Yeah, guys, of course, watch the fight next weekend at OKTAGON in Oberhausen. When you don't come here to the arena, when you don't have tickets because the tickets are, sold out. Watch this fight, of course, live in internet on, I think, OKTAGON TV, and also at maybe at DAZN. I don't know where it's every you can stream this fight. Of course, watch this fight. Support me. Of course, follow me on Instagram. I'm not the Instagram story man and stuff like that, but I hope a lot of for supporters in the future. And yeah, support not like me, not just me. Support all MMA fighters because the sport is phenomenal. We do a lot of sweat and stuff like that, and yeah, support us all.
You guys are some of the hardest workers I've ever seen in my life, and I will link all of this stuff below to stream the event. But ladies and gentlemen, June 17th, Octagon 44. Do not miss it. Marcel Grabinski gets it done. Marcel, my man, thank you so much, and best of luck, okay?
Thank you, brother. Thank you also, okay?